What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome to a new video. Let's thank the Lord for another day, and let's get started. So today I got some more Throne and Liberty for you. I wanted to show you my PvE build, my Fire Liberator, and hey, without wasting more of your time, let's just go ahead and get into it. And hey, if you like this, you know what to do. Hit them thumbs, hit that like button. It would really help me out. And hey, come subscribe. Come join the Odie Nation. I'd love to have you guys. Peace out, baby. Yeah. Alright, so welcome to a new video. Today I am showing off my Liberator. I guess we could finally say we're done, but we got a lot of rune grinding to do. But we're going to show you where we're at right now with a combat power of 7922. Alright, everybody, so I wanted to show you my Liberator build. I finally kind of got to a point where it's doing pretty good, as you could see. This is we just got this released yesterday or the day before. It is Tuesday for me, and tomorrow brings the big server merge. So I'm probably going to have a lot more competition when it comes to the Gate of Infinity. But I just want to kind of just show you my build, and we usually get within the top 5 almost always. And as you can see, you know, we're not the only ones, you know, fighting for it. But out of 20, or just on this server as of right now, before merge, I wanted to show you my Liberator build. All right, now guys, do not expect to get first, or you know, get a high ranking in like world bosses or your arch bosses or anything like that. Mainly because if you look at our time, is like 22 seconds to kill. Well, so if you go to like Invocator, for example, you could see the times. They shave 10 seconds off of that kill. So, you know, damage wise, this is probably a very good build for a Liberator. But like I said, if you want in first and second, you might want to go into Invocator or something with the orb. But we'll use this to kind of show you the rotation. Oh, I hate this one. The maze. This is a bad one to kind of show you on. But let's get it. So you want to start by, you know, just hitting this a few times. Like after you hit it the 3rd time, you can go through this rotation. Start with a meteor, then your blitz, meteor again. Now we gotta escape from this. Ah! Like I said, I'm not very good at these. I hate this maze. Go ahead and try to get your boost back up. And then just dump. And another maze. Yeah, we already... Oh. No! Try not to get hit by all of them, Odie. Alright. And we didn't even get close to first place. But that's the rotation. You know, as you're going through your rotation, be sure to keep your healing buff up. It stacks 3 times. Look up at the top. It is with my buff duration, I got it at about 10 seconds. So within 10 seconds, try not to let this fall off, because that is a lot of your damage, which I wasn't even paying attention. I probably did that, especially going through that maze. But like when it comes to using your arrow abilities, your bow abilities, I would go with RB with the B right here, and then do your strafing, do with the longbow, and then by the time it gets done, this will be ready. Horrible. Let's reset timer. So we go Oh, bull. This is the hard part for me. Getting through these dang wiggles. Yeah, you'd have to almost be perfect on these. Oh, not like that. Yeah, if you don't get them perfect, you ain't getting it. Yeah, well. Man. All right, so we ran it a couple times, and we ended up with third place at 48 seconds. So consistent with what I said. See, I did run it about 3 or 4 times, which I usually do. Just to try to get a good average. Or make sure I'm warmed up anyway, you know what I mean? But let's get into it. Now, this is only for PvE. This is my PvE setup. The Longbow, heroic staff. All right, we are using the Blood Hunter set. It gives us a lot of range and crit damage, which is awesome. Goes good with this Hellfire cloak. We're using the boots. Run through these right quick for you. Now these earrings drop like this, so I just thought it was fate and ran with it. And click on this. Like, I am missing a little bit on my weapons because my staff only has 1 notch on the perception, because it's like 7,000 for that thing. And then same for the accessories. Our earrings need a couple of traits on it. Artifacts, we got one of them that we used that it's green, and I'll show you that in a little bit, but that knocks us down out of that to fill that up. Runes are just one of them grinds, you know what it is. There's our stats. We'll show you this right quick. Like I said, we ain't really no defenses really. Just mainly a lot of crit and a lot of heavy. So you're critting and it's hitting twice most of the time. Go over to, we do have some extra damage boost for everything. And then when you go to we are using, those earrings are front. So the front is our best, especially with this. We get a little bit on back. You know, we get better bonus damage, but the heavy attack chance, if you want to take advantage of that, it's best to go front. But any way you look at it, we're getting some kind of bonus. Like, we got back bonus, front bonus, back, side. All right, so let's go to do they not have where it shows you the boss stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, negative. There it is. Okay, so for boss heavy attack chance, we do have a lot more than what it says over here. So if you take the 1128 and you add the 516, 1640s somewhere in there, but that's pretty good. So hold on, let's go to the weapon mastery. I'll show you these. This is our setup for staff. And this is the setup for bow. Let's go to our skills. All right, so you'll start off with your healing touch, stack it up, and then you go into your high focus, and then your base, this little boost over here, the Blade Fury, and that's the green one, the green artifact I was talking about. Then you want to go into your meteors. You want to drop your meteor and then follow it up with blitz. And depending on the situation, I would recommend, throwing your fireball barrage and then the detonator bombardment and then meteor right in, then hellfire again. And then come over and go into your fireball, your lightning. And then when it comes to, like, if you got any magic, use it over your bow, but don't sleep on it. Try to always keep this up with my buff duration that I'm at right now. It's about 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds, try to pop that and keep that damage boost at the 3 stacks. So with these, you want to start with this, because by the time you hit all 3 strafings, it'll be back up again. So you can hit this, hit your strafings, do a long, decisive snipe, and then hit your Zephyr's Knock, and it'll be boosted by your strafing. And I do use the Mystic Shield. For our passive skills, we are using Mana Ball Eruption, Asceticism, Mana Amp, Flame Condensation, Frostmaster, Steady Aim, and Sniper Sense. Now, to this Sniper Sense, I've had the argument. A lot of people will be like, "Well, if you're way out there at 30 meters, you're not getting none of your buffs." And I've done some experimenting. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, like, maybe, but from my experience, it's better to stand back there and get all this critical damage that I'm getting from this Sniper Sense. That critical damage, how important critical damage is in this game. Most of the buffs you're giving me ain't gonna do me better than being at max range. But that is an argument that I've, I know people on both sides of that. So tell me in the comments what you think. Specialization. Oop, I forgot specialization. All right, here we go. So this is my setup on staff. And this is our setup. Whoop, 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 whoop. And this is our setup on bow. Possibly could, depend on the group too, you know what I mean? But all right, let's show you our artifacts. We ain't done with these, especially with the way you can upgrade these things. This is insane. Just to be able to top off your guild, or to make them better. Top off your guild. What am I talking about? Anyways, like this one we've done upgraded. Got them triple evasions. Over here, we've got this one upgraded. Damage, damage, damage. And then we're still working on these two. It's just what we got these two right here. But anyways, that's our artifacts. And this is that green artifact I was talking about. That's why we are missing some of our combat power in that area. And you see all these how these stars are purple. I'm thinking that once you get these other ones all purple, it might boost it a little more. I'm not sure, but we'll see. For a guardian, I use the Wild Enchanter Dreaddoll. Increase in attack power and hit chance cooldown speed for everybody. All right, everybody. I hope you like this. If you did, you know what to do. Hit them thumbs, hit that like button. It would really help me out. And hey, come subscribe. Come join the Odie Nation. I'd love to have you guys. Peace out, baby. Yeah.